Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Eagles offense will get first crack at it here. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of... He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Throwing right, and they won't make the connection going for the big play. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So NC State's offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch that.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense there goes zone coverage. Maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Makes the grab, it's Harris. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The sure hands, it's more. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. The kick is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds his man, it's Green. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Bailey. Cole. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He'll keep it himself. At the 45, on his way. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short.
Second down.
Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Cole.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in Big Ten college football. You're not good.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Wake Forest packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Deeks Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in Winston-Salem. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Second down.
Off the play fake. Flips it out to the back. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Boston College will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
College, 0.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. At the 45, he's loose. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. To the air on first down. Got a man. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. they force the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Grabbed over the middle, it's Isaac. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Lost a throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Under fire. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Touchdown, NC State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's got the back in the middle. Gets it on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That'll close the gap to 14.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? He makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Grab near the sticks, it's Green. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Wants to keep it in the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Cole. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short.
No gains on the play. Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Oh, it's a reverse. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This Boston College offense has it working. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got a man. It's Green. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Dropping back, it's Locklear. That's reeled in. It's Cole. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. From the shotgun, they hand off to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Finds his tight end. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Boston College.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quickly to the tight end. Inside the 45. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And that's a 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Turns it loose. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. So now it's 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. This time he's got it. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Never a doubt. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
The Golden Eagles will kick it off to start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Wants to throw. It's Locklear. Shoots it to the left. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack! He got a step and just dusted the field. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the globe for a long time. They're up by 18 over LSU. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Just keeps slinging it. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Boston College. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Boston College, 16.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. The sure hands, it's Scott. Still on his feet at the 45. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Scott. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Fires complete on the crosser. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Pressure coming. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
NC State, 27. Boston College, 16.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the big fountain. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
On to kick it away.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. On the run, it's Scott. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Locklear. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Oh, what a move. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Scott. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Isaac. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
He wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Scott. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
This drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He wants to take the top off. He's got it inside the 30. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
16-yard line. 2nd down.
He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got it behind the line, it's Harris. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3-spot on the board. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
27, Boston College, 19.
So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wolfpack will line up and punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your...
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. They'll run it from the gun.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football. You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page. And then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
He barges his way into the end zone for the 2, and we are locked up here in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Gets the back moving. Makes the grab. It's Cole. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now the play fake. Right on the money. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Locklear. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Cole. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Second down.
Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Looking deep down the right side. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
It's a reverse. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throws to the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He makes a grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Trying to bully their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
In the end zone.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. North Carolina was able to finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance.
He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end.
We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Turning it on! What a play there. He's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he walks us in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College! extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Back to pass, it's Locklear. Pulls it in, it's Isaac. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Second down, they'll go to the air. Works the middle of the field. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. Cut out on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Leaves it with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on second down. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Short gain on the play before he slides. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Dropping back, it's Locklear. Bringing the heat. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up. Running back searching for a hole. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all